Welcome back, guys. We are here at Jacksonville. Look who came out of retirement. Miguel. But they just showed up to a fight with a knife, a gunfight with a knife. He didn't do too bad being on old tires. He was quick in practice, P2, but those new tires are worth a lot.
Man, I didn't think everyone would put new tires on.
Shoot. So I missed qualifying. I'll be starting in the back. I just showed up. So let's see how we can do it. Senior heavy today. That's where the money's at. It's for a money race. It's the only reason I came down. And if I finish top 10, I'm happy. Keep my expectations low.
Paid for 10. Up to third, $100.
Hey, if I'm fourth and third's in front of me, bye-bye. All right, guys, hit the like, subscribe button, share button. Thanks for everyone. Miguel's finally back. So starting in the back in the pre-found, Dan Pinston was next to me. He got DQ'd for weight, a pound under, which was kind of good because I had a good person to push. I did not get a good jump, and I did not listen on gearing advice, so I was geared way off. We got a really good start. Start moving up really quickly through the pack, and then we're gonna make some crazy moves here. We see Chris on the left-hand side, and then I'm on the outside. This is how I knew I was geared wrong. If I'm able to pass you on the outside in the bowl in Jacksonville, and then I'm geared really wrong, that's bad. And then I'm on the limiter. Oh man, Jax really drives me nuts because you gotta gear for the draft. Like, you don't gear for anything else other than the draft, because the draft is such a big deal here. Probably worth a good half a second easily if you're in the draft. If you're out of the draft, you're gonna be slow as dirt. So I was letting Dan make a hole, and then once that hole opened up, I was shoving my way through it as well. Right here through the bowl, kart was doing really well. I was snug, had brand new tires on, and then I tightened the car up as much as possible. Right here I nailed the limiter, and that was it. But he already had a hole open for me, and that was enough space to suck right in and send her right in, knowing I had the gear to get out of the corner. So basically that was going to be it. But Dan has less patience than me. I thought he might have tried to back out of there, so I sent him through on run, and then I get a good run to his double right. So right when Dan thought he was going to back out of it, I didn't lift, and I didn't let him back out of it. His kart started releasing really good off this corner right here. So we start going forward, and he's like, yeah, push me. And I'm like, I'm pushing, but I'm out of it. And Austin's to our right. Right here, I thought about making a move, and I said, nah, 3 kart links back. That's close enough for me to make it. Give him a little shove forward, rub a little bumper, side paw. The side paw was Austin, and that was basically it. I lost my momentum forward with Dan battling it out with Austin, and after that the kart just kept getting tighter and tighter, so I just got stuck right here. Maybe if I dropped the 2-2, I probably would have been a lot closer. I really need to be a 2.5 down. Probably would have been able to suck back in, but I held the position pretty well. Managed the distance, and then I was pretty happy with the positions that we made up. Hoping they would get into it ahead of me so I can make a couple more spots up, but the racing was really clean, especially for a money race. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of money races because people lose their damn mind and start wrecking half the field. So really clean on the money racing side. The officials were really on it. They were eyeballing everybody's move, making sure everything was clean. They said in driver's meeting that I missed, but they reiterated to me that they don't want to be the ones making the decisions. They want it in the racer's hand. Dan did an amazing job moving through the field, and then he did what he needed to do to get up to P9, I believe. I think I made it up to P11. Kart was quick, came back to me towards the end, so it could have been just wide in the front a little bit, wide in the rear a little bit. Don't make it so tight. And then, I covered the inside because I did have someone push me. I think it was Ron right behind me the whole race. So I covered the inside, basically forced him to try to drive around me. He didn't make the move. He slid right back in, and then ended up P11. Good run in the end. Very happy with the progress. All right, guys, what's up? We got a huge rain delay. Missed qualifying, started in the back, and then worked my way up from 19th through 11th.
Dan did better. Dad went from 20th to 9th. So we worked really well together. He dropped me because I just ran out of gear, and kart was just way too tight. So Miguel wanted to go out for the pre-final in the wet, but didn't have anything ready. He didn't make it out in time. So Chris just went out. We'll see how he feels about the gearing and everything, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully it's a good race. I really hope so.
So starting P11 in the rain, I made probably all the changes I wanted to do to the kart in the rain, and the kart handled great. I just made one massive mistake and error. When I came off track, I ended up dropping the tooth that I wanted from the dry setup, and I never changed the gear for the rain. I got caught up doing some other stuff and basically had amazing top end, which I did not have before, but man, that bottom end was struggling. Usually in the rain, I go 3 to 4 teeth up from my dry gear. So as you can see there, started sucking up on Dan really good. I wasn't the only one that made this mistake. James Insco in front of me also made the mistake of not adding some teeth. He actually ended up dropping a tooth on accident as well. So that was just a rookie mistake on my part, rookie mistake on Insco's part as well. It was just a rookie mistake on our part. And it's one of those times that you get on track and you do it on the warm-up and you're like, man, the bottom end is just not feeling good. And then you just don't have a limiter, basically. So I noticed right there that we were definitely on the wrong gear when we sucked up so hard. And then after that, it was just, dead in the water. Kart handled great. Racing out there was really fun. I got really, ballsy with Insco there. I just sent it in on the inside. Good front racing. And then down the straightaway, had so much top end speed that Aiden got tangled with Dan there for a little bit. Slowed Aiden's momentum down. And then down the straightaway. Once I have something in my mind I'm going to do, it's really hard to get it out of my mind. And I'm really if I'm within 2 kart lengths of you, you can see there he's out of the he ran out of gear. If I'm within 2 kart lengths of you, I'm gonna send it in pretty much. If I made up my mind that you're opening the door to take this corner, or I'm gonna shove it in there and send it hard. So if you look back and you can see a 2 kart length gap, it's better for you to protect against me, to be honest. That's one way to defend against me, because if I've had my mind made up, I'm gonna send it in. So that's just a little tip racing against me. Other than that, really fun racing. Good job by everybody. Dan ran away with it. I think he made up to 4th place. The leaders had a really good battle. Ron ended up passing me really easily. And then he was like, give me a bump, let's go forward. He didn't notice that he dropped me like a bad habit, so I was unable to work with him. But yeah, he had a really good race, and he's really quick in the rain. This lately in Jacksonville has nothing been rain races, and he's really quick in the rain. I had a really fun battle with Austin there towards the end of the race. We kept going back and forth. Austin had way more bottom end than me, so with 2 laps to go, I was defending as hard as I could. I was stacking the field up behind me. I was still racing as hard as I could as well. He's to my outside at this moment. I did a really good job squeezing him. He just did a better job staying in front of me. He held it on the outside, and I squeezed the crap out of him, and he gave it right back to me, which was good racing. He did a really good job here trying to break the draft, knowing that my gear was going to carry me around. I thought about going, and I said, you know what, there's enough for my kart to fit, so I'm going to shove it in there. We stayed off of each other. He held it on the outside and slid back around. Then he makes a great move on the inside as well. Right here, he puts the kart into a perfect position, passed me where he needed to pass me, but the kart slid up. But that was going to be the place that he needed to pass me, that I was not able to get back up to him. It's the slowest corner on the track during the time, so that right there was a great move by him. He did it again, and I was seeing if I could just run him back down and do one more lunge for the move. I got real close. I opened up for the corner instead, and I was trying to send it in as hard as I could. Almost got back by him. It was a really good race. Had a blast. P8 in the end. Hey, couldn't ask for more. Just a dumb mistake on my part.
That's definitely, hold that real quick. That is definitely not the right choice of tires. We picked the wrong tires for sure for Miguel. My race, I didn't even change the gear ratio. So it is not the best day for GM racing at all. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna close the video now since it's gonna be real bad at the end. All right, guys, it was good racing. Had fun. Catch you guys on track. Glad you guys liked it, or I hope you guys liked it. Thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't.